Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Hopeful Chewbacca, back at the Church of Chewbacca, and today we're going to go over the Home Run Derby Set 1 pack. They came out with 6 cards that were Home Run Derby winners. I'm going to go over each one of these cards. I'm going to give them its Chewie rating based on how the game's playing right now. Just so you guys know, these cards have a lot of power. They're ridiculous, which makes sense, just like the Home Run Derby cards last year. A lot of power. This year they actually gave these guys, I think, a little bit more vision than they had last year and a little bit more contact, which can make some of these cards a little bit more usable. Now, I'll let you guys know, overall, they're not that great in the field. You're getting these cards to hit dingers, to hit the ball far, not because you're looking for a guy that's a defensive dynamo. Also, guys, hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think about this Home Run Derby Set 1. Also, just so you know, we're going to come out with the Set 2 pack review later today after this video releases. I believe the Set 2 pack releases at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it should be coming out here shortly. It'll probably be already out by the time this video hits YouTube. However, I will do the Set 2 review quicker than I did the Set 1 review. It was just a crazy day yesterday with the holidays. Also, for everybody out there that's a United States citizen, happy 4th of July. And for any Canadians that watch the channel, happy belated Canada Day. I know it was a few days ago, and I apologize I didn't mention it on the channel. Gotta show love to my Canadians as well. Guys, let's get into the true reviews of these cards. The 1985 winner. In 1985, Dave Parker, the right fielder for the Cincinnati Reds, a former Pittsburgh Pirates years before, part of the We Are Family Pirates, where he actually had some amazing years. He has a prime card in the game that's a 97 overall. That's a BR reward. But this one is his Home Run Derby card when he won it in 1985. 92 overall, left-handed batting, right-handed throwing. He's a right fielder on this card. His secondary position is left field. He's diamond hitting, silver defense. Looking at his hitting attributes, he's 82 contact versus righty, 70 contact versus lefty, 116 power versus righty, 101 power versus lefty, 80 vision, 64 discipline with 104 clutch. For his fielding, he has 62 fielding, 85 arm strength, 81 arm accuracy, 56 reaction with 49 speed, 17 stealing, and 42 base running aggressiveness. So like all the Home Run Derby cards, he has tremendous power. I actually think this card isn't that impressive. It's pretty nice to have the 80 vision, but with the low contact and everything, this card is probably one of my least favorite Home Run Derby cards, and I even kind of like Dave Parker's swing. Looking at his quirks, he has Bomber, Sniper, Pressure Cooker, and Unbreakable. So I think all these guys are going to have Bomber. I don't think they're going to have too many other hitting quirks because these are just really power-specific cards. Guys, this Dave Parker, really like him as a player. However, I don't think this card's that usable. I wouldn't pick him in this pack at all. He'd be probably my last option, and you'll see that once we go over all the cards. I'm going to give him 1.5 Chewies. Just not an impressive card. Yeah, he has a lot of power and pop. Will be great for All-Star and below, just like all these cards will. But you get the higher levels, he's just not that great. Plus, he's 49 speed and his fielding's atrocious. The 2001 winner. So this is the 2001 Home Run Derby winner. Fun fact, he also won in 1993. It's a 92 overall. Left fielder, center fielder, not really sure what he is. The card art says left fielder, but if you put him in your lineup, he's a center fielder. I don't know. Luis Gonzalez. He's always been a left fielder, so I'm not sure why they have his primary center field. He has secondary positions of left field and right field. Of course, he's been a left fielder his whole career, so I'm not sure why they have this as center field. I think it was kind of a typo in their system, because as you can see, the card art has him as a left fielder. During the 2001 season, he played for the Arizona Diamondbacks, and he has diamond hitting and bronze defense. He has 89 contact versus righty, 80 contact versus lefty, 119 power versus righty, 107 power versus lefty, 82 vision, 93 discipline, 112 clutch. He has 65 fielding, 68 arm strength, 72 arm accuracy, 64 reaction with 49 speed, 3 stealing, and 3 base running aggressiveness. So this card's actually not that bad if you have him in left field, if that was his primary. But the fact that his primary center fielding, you got to take a defensive penalty on an already bad defensive card in left field, makes him a little bit more unusable, but he does have tremendous power with good contact and a pretty high vision rating at 82. So with the stick, I think he's going to be very good. I really like Luis Gonzalez's swing, so I think he could be a pinch hitter in a lot of guys' lineups. I don't think he'll go for that many stubs. I think once these packs are out for a little bit, and with all of the team Affinity Stage 3 cards that just came out. I think this Gonzalez could probably be under 10K. And at 10K, he's not a bad bench bet for a pinch hitter, especially if you're facing a righty. I mean, he's going to have tremendous pop. Let's look at his quirks. His quirks are Hitting Machine, Bomber, Walker. So he has the big three that you need for the quirks there. Then Pressure Cooker and Unbreakable. Not too bad at quirks for a card that's supposed to be just a power guy. So guys, I actually really like this Luis Gonzalez, and he has a very glitchy swing. However, with his primary being center field and having to take that secondary position penalty when you put him in left field, which makes no sense, maybe they'll edit the card. He's actually going to have to get 2.5 Chewies here. If he was a left fielder, he would get 3 or 3.5 Chewies. He just does not have enough range or arm strength to be a center fielder for sure. And when you take those like 5 or 6 points in the position penalty for fielding and reaction and all that stuff, he's just not worth it even as a left fielder. He's also very slow at 49 speed, but you can get away with that in left field with these hitting attributes. So this Luis Gonzalez is going to be 2.5 Chewies. He could be 3 or 3.5 Chewies if he had his primary fixed properly to left field. The 2002 winner. In 2002, Jason Giambi won the home run derby. He was a first baseman. He's 93 overall, left-handed batting, right-handed throwing. He has diamond hitting, common defense. Looking at his hitting attributes, he's 82 contact versus righty, 72 contact versus lefty, 120 power versus righty, 106 power versus lefty, 75 vision, 101 discipline with 94 clutch. And then for his fielding, he has 50 fielding, 53 arm strength, 58 arm accuracy, 42 reaction with 24 speed, 4 stealing, and 9 base running aggressiveness. Let's take a quick look at his quirks. His quirks are Bomber, Walker, Pressure Cooker, and Unbreakable. So he does have Bomber and Walker. It'd be nice to get those check swings with a big power guy like Giambi. Giambi has a very smooth, glitchy swing. He really crushes the ball. He has a little bit lower vision at 75. That's not too bad with the contact that he has. He has a lot of power. I mean, all these home run derby cards do. The problem is his fielding is just terrible. I think there's just other options like a face of the franchise Matt Olson or some of the other future stars first baseman in the stage 2 affinities that equate to these power numbers. Yeah, his 120 versus righties is pretty dang high, but I just don't know if Giambi's really worth picking up. I think out of the lower base round, because that would be between Giambi, Gonzalez, and Parker, you have to pick Luis Gonzalez every single time. I think he's the best card. I think he's the most usable. This Giambi is getting 2 Chewies because he's just not really usable in the field. I mean, let's be honest. You can use him as a pinch hitter, but why wouldn't you just pick Gonzalez then? I think he has better numbers. The 2014 winner. In 2014, Yonis Cespedes won his second straight home run derby. He was a left fielder for the Oakland Athletics at the time. As many of you guys know, he plays for the New York Mets now. He's a left fielder with the secondaries of center field and right field. He's right-handed throwing, right-handed batting, diamond hitting, and diamond defense on this card. So this card's pretty impressive. It's a 97 overall. He has 102 contact versus righty, 85 contact versus lefty, 112 power versus righty, 122 power versus lefty with 74 vision, 75 discipline, and 91 clutch. For the fielding, he has 75 fielding, 90 arm strength, 84 arm accuracy, and 71 reaction. He has 69 speed with 3 stealing and 6 base running aggressiveness. Let's take a quick look at his quirks. His quirks are Hitting Machine, Bomber, Cannon, Sniper, and Pressure Cooker. As everybody knows, Cespedes has a huge arm even in real life. He has one of the strongest arms in the entire major leagues. That's why he has Cannon. For Hitting Machine and Bomber, he's going to obviously mash the ball. He doesn't have the best discipline, so he's going to have trouble with them check swings and whatnot. That's why he doesn't have the Walker. In overview of the Cespedes card, I wish his vision was higher. If he had like 85 vision, this card would be absolutely filthy for a card that you can pick up in the home run derby. Because I want to say that his price will probably be 30 to 25K, I would assume, when it's all said and done. Just because of all the other cards that are out. And he has ridiculous power. I think he has a very good swing in the game. And the arm strength in left field with 69 speed is just more than enough. However, with the 74 vision, it doesn't make him necessarily super usable at the higher levels. However, the Cespedes is going to be very, very good for a lot of people. He can be your everyday starting left fielder and has a ton of power, so when he does connect, he's going to absolutely launch the ball. This Yoenis Cespedes, when it's all said and done, is getting 4 Chewies because with his contact rating and his power, he's going to absolutely mash the ball. And 74 vision really isn't that bad of a number, so his PCI is not going to be absolutely tiny. You're just going to have to focus a little bit more when you hit with him. But he's going to mash, and he's more than suitable in the field defensively. The 2011 winner. In 2011, Robinson Cano was a second baseman for the New York Yankees when he won this home run derby. One of the things that noted on the card is that his father was pitching, so that's kind of unique. I mean, there's a lot of dads that pitch to their sons. I think Pete Alonso's dad this past year pitched to him whenever he was pitching, or maybe it was like his brother-in-law or a cousin or something. I don't know. Either way, it's very common for family members to pitch to the person that's hitting in the home run derby. Cano is left-handed batting, right-handed throwing. He is diamond hitting, gold defense. And looking at his hitting attributes, he's 88 contact versus righty, 104 contact versus lefty, 121 power versus righty, 116 power versus lefty, 78 vision, 64 discipline with 100 clutch. For his fielding, he has 81 fielding, 74 arm strength, 87 arm accuracy with 72 reaction, 51 speed, 31 stealing, and 20 base run aggressiveness. Let's look at his quirks. Quirks are hitting machine, bomber, sniper, pressure cooker, and unbreakable. So he has a hitting machine and bomber. He's going to get you a lot of base hits. Cano's swing is absolutely glitchy. His bronze card this year absolutely mashes. He's always had cards that hit ridiculously for you. So I'm actually super excited about this. Once again, it's not the highest vision, but it's 78 vision, more than enough to have a decent-sized PCI with the contact numbers that he has. This Robinson Cano, the fact that he has to play second base, I can have the most range with 51 speed, is kind of what's holding him back. But for me, with the power rankings and the contact, he's getting at 4 Chewies, just like the Cespedes did, because his hitting is just ridiculous, especially at second base. There's not too many guys that have this much power at second base. The 121 versus righties is absolutely ridiculous. Even if you don't start him at second base and have like a Jackie Robinson, which I think is still a better card than this Cano is, obviously. You can be your pinch hitter. At 121 power, all you got to do is connect. 116 power, all you got to do is connect. You connect, you're going to have a good time. So 4 Chewies, that's what I'm going with this Cano at. The 2016 winner. Before Giancarlo Stanton came and played for the Evil Empire up in New York, also known as the Yankees, he was part of the Florida Marlins, now the Miami Marlins, and he won the home run derby for them. He absolutely was mashing. That's why he got his $300 million plus contract. And he was a right fielder this year. He's 97 overall. Secondary, he's a left field and center field. He has diamond hitting, silver defense. He's a right-handed batting, right-handed throwing, 6'6" giant. For his hitting attributes, he has 94 contact versus righty, 100 contact versus lefty, 125 max power versus righty, 125 power versus lefty with 63 vision, 112 discipline, and 111 clutch. He has 66 fielding with 81 arm strength, 72 arm accuracy, 64 reaction with 55 speed, 0 stealing, 0 base run aggressiveness. Looking at his quirks, he has hitting machine, bomber, walker, and pressure cooker, so he has a big 3 hitting quirks. I think this Giancarlo Stanton in left field would be better than right field, although he does have a decent arm. I just feel like at 55 speed, I don't know if I like him in right field, but he was a right fielder before he came to the Yankees. So it makes sense that his card's right field and not left field, so I'm glad for that. As for the hitting attributes, the max power is ridiculous. I mean, last year when they gave a guy max power for a home run derby card, it was Pete Alonso who won the home run derby. And his contact within like the 60s, to have a card with max 125 power from right-handed pitching or left-handed pitching, and then like 100 contact from each side, well 94 on the right, but I mean it's ridiculous. At 63 vision, his PCI is not going to be too big on Legend, but Hall of Fame and down, I mean his PCI is going to be fine. He's gonna mash. This card, minus that I don't like his swing that much. I think he has worse swing than Cano and Cespedes, but I do think that this Giancarlo Stanton is going to absolutely mash. He's also going to get 4 Chewies from me. If he had a little bit higher vision and he had a better swing, I just think his swing, you have to get used to it. He would have 4.5 Chewies because, I mean, 125 max power is ridiculous. But this card's getting 4 Chewies as well, like the other two. In the top round, I think it's just personal preference. I think I would take Stanton just because if you can get used to his swing, the 125 max power is super important. But I don't know, guys. I think it's personal preference in that top round. So, guys, we've gone over all 6 cards that are in the Home Run Derby Set 1 Choice Pack. If you get the base round that has the 3 first cards I went over, the Giambi, Gonzalez, and Parker, I would pick Gonzalez every single time. I think he's the best of the 3 cards, hands down. For the rare tier where you can get Stanton, Cano, or Cespedes, I think that I would go with Stanton or Cespedes. I know Cano has a very glitchy swing, but I just feel like there's so many infielders that are good, and there's a lot of left-handed power bats you can have already. I don't think there's too many guys that are power righties, and I think that's where Stanton and Cespedes thrive. If you're looking for a pinch hitter in your lineup, Stanton, 100%. If you're looking for a guy that might play the outfield, I think Cespedes is more of a full circle player. I think his defense is better than Stanton's with that huge arm and just being a primary in left field. But it's really personal preference. So whatever you guys pick, let me know. If you get the rare tier in one of these packs when you open it, let me know what you got down below in the comments. I'd like to hear what you guys picked and why you picked them. That'd be kind of cool because I really think it's a toss-up between the top 3 cards in this Set 1 Home Run Derby pack. Guys, happy 4th of July. You have a great day and be safe.